The following is a presentation of Flow Sports.
All right, we've got number 29 of Josh Birch. Takes the green flag. Slides it into corner one. Keeps it low, coming off of two. Down the back straight, away we go. Enters corner three, a little bit of a pitch slide. Coming out, he's taking the white flag. First lap, 17.9. 17.9 first lap. Exiting corner two, down the back straightaway. Enters into corner three. Coming out of four with a checkered flag. 35.569. All right, next on the track is going to be the 220 of Gunnar Stearns from West Chicago, Illinois. Your number 3 qualifier. We'll see Gunnar again today with the Pro Star Cup Tour. Always a big contender with the Pro Champ. This is F3 World Championship qualifying at the Eagle River Derby track. The Formula 3 class for the World Championship is a stock 600 production sled. Gunnar rolls through corner 3, comes out of 4 to take the green flag. The 220 is on the clock. Rolls into corner 1, coming off corner 2. Down the back straightaway. Gunnar's being a little conservative, it looks like today. Everybody will make the field. Gunnar gets the white flag. First lap will be a 18.3. Gunnar's first lap, 18.3. The Red Bull F3 down the back straightaway. Comes into corner 3 for the checkered flag. Got her second lap total. 36.75. A 36.75. All right, the number 4 qualifier is going to be the 43 of Chris Holly from Freeland, Michigan. All right, we got the number 43 of Chris Holly on the track. Chris is a participant in the Myra circuit over in Michigan. Rolls up into corner 3, coming out of 4. Down the front straightaway. Chris is on the clock. Oh, Chris come off the sled. It just looked like turned right. What typically happens when these F3s enter the corner and the driver leans off, it picks up the right ski off the ground a little bit, and they ultimately go right to the right. We've seen this happen through the course of the years with this class, but thank God the driver's all right. We got the bail crew there. We'll let you know if he'll be able to continue on. He did take the green flag, so he will make the field regardless. It looks like they're putting the sled on the tow board, so Chris will be in the field, but he probably won't be a top 5 qualifier. We have 22 entries for the Formula 3 WCDC World Championship for Sunday, so all 22 will make the field. And this is basically going to set the qualifying order. It helps out for the Sweet 16 tonight, which you'll see at Friday Night Thunder. The winner of the Sweet 16 automatically goes directly to the finals on Sunday here at Eagle River. As of right now, our number one qualifier is Josh Birch with a 35.56. Number 2 is Gunnar Stern with a 36.75. Ezra Grumman is a 38.75. And Chris Holly is the one that just had the mishap here going into corner 1, but he is on the clock. All right, the bail crew is just finishing up here. The sled is on the tow board. So our number 5 qualifier is going to be the 38 sled. All right, it is the 38 of Colton, and I apologize. It's a Lackasanen or something from Daffler, Michigan. Apologize for butchering that. Colton's bringing the pipe up to temperature on the back straightaway. All right. Colton rolls into corner 3. Coming out of 4. Aiming towards Rico. Coming for the green flag. Colton's under clock. He's got an awful push going on, Colton does. Coming out of 2, down the back straightaway. Rolling through 3 and 4. Coming for the white flag. 38 sled. 23.31. 23.31. Colton's going to have to pick the pace up here. Down the back straightaway. And we still got a turning issue. She's pushing like a bulldozer. Coming down the front straightaway. Colton takes the checkered flag. Colton with the 46.42. Fifth fast. Here's a familiar face. Number 6, Gavin Peterson from Shasako City, Minnesota. Gavin is a USSA member. He races with the USSA circuit. He also follows the Pro Star Cup Tour. All right, Gavin Peterson onto the track, removed his boots. Snow conditions are not letting up here at Eagle River World Championship. All right, Gavin's rolling down into corner 3. Coming out of corner 4, heading towards Rico for the green flag. Number 6 sleds on the clock. Gavin's into corner 1. Pretty decent corner coming out of 2, pulling hard down the back straightaway. Slides a little bit into corner 3. Nice corner coming out of 4. Gavin's first lap. Going to be a 18.14. 18.14 for Gavin. Coming out of corner 2. Down the back straightaway. A little bit of a pitch. Nice corner. Picks the gas up coming off of 4. Gavin Peterson for the checkered flag. .26.25. Rolls him into second place. 36.25 for Gavin. Number 7 qualifier is going to be the 04 of Luke Olson from Ishpeming, Michigan. Luke has done some racing with USSA, and I know he also runs the Myra circuit to a certain degree as well. We were just informed that the track will go red after the 8th qualifier for a groom session. With the snow and the amount of snow we're getting today, to keep it fair for all qualifiers and racers, safety first here at Eagle River. And it is accumulating, so hopefully Mother Nature cooperates and lets up a little bit for us. All right, Luke's rolling down into corner 3. Comes out of 3, heading towards Rico. On the clock, the 04. Rolls through 1 and 2. A little bit of a high side coming on the back straightaway. Through corners 3 and 4. Coming for the white flag. Luke Olson, 19.16. 19.16 first lap. Rolls through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. A little cleaner corner. Pushed a little bit harder going into corner 3. Coming off of 4. Checkered flag. Luke Olson. 38.51. 38.51 for Luke. Number 8 qualifier is going to be the 128 of Jordan Siebold from Kewanee, Wisconsin. As we said, after this qualifier, we'll go to a full groom. All right, Jordan rolls down in corner 1, or 3, excuse me. I was just informed this is one of 2 Artie Cats we got in the field today, qualifying. Takes the green flag, the 128's on the clock. In the corner 1, coming out of 2. Down the back straightaway. Rolls through 3 and 4, coming towards Rico for the white flag. First lap, 20.08. 20.08. Coming out of corner 2, down the back straightaway. A little cleaner corner for Jordan. Into corner 3. Coming off of 4. Coming towards Rico for the checkered flag. 39.64. 39.64 for Jordan. We'll be going to a full groom now.
I thought the
All right, we're going back qualifying here. Our number 9 qualifier is going to be the 85X of Tavish Perry, Eagle River, Wisconsin. Tavish is riding a Skidoo. I believe the Skidoo that Tavish is riding is actually an ex-World Championship sled of Matt Gady's. Tavish is an Eagle River boy right here from town. All right, Tavish is rolling down the back straightaway into corner 3. Coming down the front straightaway to see Rico for the green flag. Tavish Perry, 85X on the clock. Into corner 1. Out of corner 2, down the back straightaway. Rolls into corner 3. A little bit of a slide, comes off a 4. A little high side, had to get out of it. White flag, Tavish Perry, 19.00. A 19.00 for Tavish first lap. Out of corner 2 on the back straightaway. See if he can keep corners 3 and 4 a little cleaner. Into corner 3, comes out. A lot cleaner corner for Tavish. Checkered flag, Tavish Perry, 37.36. A 37.36 for Tavish. Number 10 qualifier is going to be the number 23 of Dakota Harris from Morley, Michigan. He'll be riding a Polaris. The 23 of Dakota Harris from Morley, Michigan on a Polaris. This F3 class is like I said, is a basic 600 snowcrosser race chassis. Motors have got to remain in a stock condition. There are some modifications to the chassis to make them handle like they do. Dakota rolls it into 3, coming out of 4 to see Rico for the green flag. 23 sled is on the clock. Into corner 1. Comes out of corner 2, down the back straightaway. Rolls through corners 3 and coming out of 4, see Rico for the white flag. Dakota with the 18.29 first lap down the back straightaway. Rolls into corner 3. A little bit of a slide coming off of 4. Checkered flag. 36.39. A 36.39. The number 11 qualifier is going to be the 102 of Blaine Stevenson from Hutchinson, Minnesota on a Polaris. This is a Wall Brothers entry. Blaine is a Blaine has got a couple world championships under his belt. Will definitely be a contender this weekend. Blaine rolls through corners 3, coming out of 4. Rico gives him the green flag on the clock. Through corners 1 and 2, a little bit of a high side, but still fast. Blaine's got his own driving style out here at Eagle River. Through corners 3, coming out of 4, a little bit of a high side. White flag. Blaine Stevens, 18.33. 18.33 through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. See if Blaine can keep it a little cleaner here. Pick the second lap up. Comes out of corner 4, great corner. Checkered flag, Rico. Blaine Stevens at 36.36. 36.36. I think that'll roll Blaine into the 3rd spot for qualifying. The number 12 qualifier will be the 326 of Dustin Schwant from Fox Lake, Wisconsin on an Artie Cat. Dustin comes out of corner 4, gets green flag from Rico. Into corner 1, picks the gas up a little bit loose. Down the back straightaway. Dustin through corner 3, coming out of 4. White flag from Rico. 18.73 first lap, 18.73. Coming out of corner 2, a little bit crossed up. Down the back straightaway, Dustin goes. Into corner 3. Through 3, coming out of corner 4. Checker flag. Dustin with the 37.37. 37.37. Your 13th qualifier will be the 221 of Reed Klinger from Athens, Wisconsin. Reed will be piloting a Polaris. The 221 of Reed Klinger. Reed also follows the Pro Star Cup Tour with USSA, and he also is on a great team. Reed rolls down into corner 3. Coming out of 4, getting the green flag. 221 is on the clock. A little bit of trouble through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Throws it into corner 3. Way better corner 3 and 4. Coming to white flag. Reed's first lap, 17.94. 17.94 through 1 and 2. A lot better of a corner. Down the back straightaway. In the corners 3, picks the gas up. Little bit of a high side, keeps it down. Coming for the checkered flag. Reed Klinger, 35.91. 35.91. That'll move Reed into second place. The 14th qualifier will be the number 2 of Tyler Town from Traverse City, Michigan on a Skidoo. Tyler follows the Myra circuit over with the Enduro guys and is always a top contender. All right. Tyler rolls in through 3 and 4. Coming off. Coming for the green flag. The number 2 of Tyler Towns on the clock. Through corners 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Through corners 3 and 4. Coming for the white flag. First lap. 18.70. 18.70 for Tyler. Through corners 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4. All right. 37.58. A 37.58 for Tyler. The number 15 competitor. The number 28 of Matt Gady from New Germany, Minnesota on a Skidoo. Matt is a past world champion. Matt actually won the Vintage World Championship last weekend. Matt is always a top contender in anything he drives. Matt became the 6-time Vintage World champion last weekend. And I believe he's looking for number 3 here. Matt rolls it up high, patented Matt Gady. Down the front straightaway, green flag on the clock. Matt enters through 1 and 2, nice corner. Very fast down the back straightaway. Little bit of a slide through 3 and 4. Coming down, white flag, Matt Gady. 18.01. Matt will have to pick the pace up a little bit. Good corner through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. In the corners 3, coming out of 4, picks the gas up, looks like a better lap. Matt Gady, 35.77, second fast. 35.77. Our number 16 qualifier is a 33T of Tyler Foster from Fairgrove, Michigan on a Polaris. Another Myra guy that's made the trip over here to Wisconsin for the F3 World Championship at the WCDC. Tyler rolls down into corner 3. Comes out of 4, picks the gas up. Green flag from Rico on the clock. Slide into corner 1, a little bit loose. Coming down the back straightaway, Tyler. Rolls into corner 3, a little bit of a slide job, picks the gas up. Coming for the white flag. Tyler's first lap, 19.35, a 19.35 through corners 1 and 2. A little bit of a push coming off of 2, down the back straightaway. Into corners 3, coming out of 4. Had to lift a little bit there. Checker flag from Rico. A 38.92. 38.92. Our 17th qualifier will be the 111 of Tanner Fost from Middle River, Minnesota on a Polaris. This is another Wall Brothers entry. Tanner started driving for the Wall Brothers this fall, full time. Rolls down the back straightaway. Coming for the white green flag. Tanner Fost is on the clock. Little bit of a slide coming down the back straightaway with good speed. Little bit of a slide coming out of 4. White flag. 18.24. 18.24. Tanner's first lap. Through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Little bit of a slide going into corner 3. Coming out of 4, picks the gas up. Checkered flag from Rico. Tanner Fost, 36.54. 36.54. All right, the number 19 qualifier, number 54 of Ryan McCain from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario on a Polaris. He is our only Canadian Myra racer. Ryan rolls into corner 3. Coming for the green flag. Ryan is on the clock. Into corner 1. Coming out of 2. Nice corner for Ryan. Down the back straightaway. Through corners 3 and 4. Coming for the white flag. Had to lift a little bit. Ryan's first lap, 18.23. 18.23. Through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Coming out of corner 4, had to lift a little bit. Ryan, 36.41, a 36.41. We are going to go for a full groom session. Track crew's just finishing up a few things. Our number 20th competitor will be Preston DeShano from Auburn, Michigan on a Polaris. Preston is a Myra competitor as well. All right, Preston pulls down on the track. All right, Preston's rolling down the back straightaway. Coming out of 4 for the green flag. Preston is on the clock. Fresh ice, clean through corners 1 and 2. Nice corner. Picks the gas up down the back straightaway. Little cautious into 3. Rolls out of 4. Coming for the white flag. 19.50, 19.50 for Preston. Rolls through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. A little bit of a slide. Comes out of corner 4, looking for the checkered. Preston, 38.64, a 38.64. The 21 competitor will be the number 22S of Andy Schumacher on a Polaris. From Pinconning, Michigan. The 22S of Andy Schumacher. As the snow continues to fall here at the WCDC, it's definitely hard to keep the track in a good condition for all the competitors here. .22S rolls into corner 3, coming for the green flag. Andy's on the clock. Little slide job into corner 1, comes out of corner 2, down the back straightaway. Pushes it pretty hard into corner 3, slides way up high, straightens it out, and coming for the white flag. Andy with an 18.95, 18.95 first lap, rolls through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. See if he can straighten it out a little bit of a slide job, way better corner though. Comes out of corner 4, checkered flag. 37.58, a 37.58. The 22 competitor, the number 57 of Zach DeWalt on a Polaris. As I stated, Zach is the defending world champion here at Eagle River. Zach rolls into corner 3. Picks the gas up, coming down the front stretch for the green flag. Zach is on the clock. Through corners 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Had to lift a little bit. Zach comes out of corner 4 for the white flag. 17.90, a 17.90 for Zach. Through 1 and 2, very clean corner. In the corners 3 and 4. A little bit of a slide job, picks the gas up. Good corner coming for the checkered flag. Zach DeWalt, 35.68. A 35.68. Zach will roll into the number 2 qualifying position as of right now. The 23rd qualifier is the number 22 of Ryan Spencer from Flushing, Michigan on a Skidoo. All right, Ryan rolls it through corners 3 and 4, coming for the green flag. Lifts a little bit early, goes into corner 1. Comes off corner 2, had to lift a little bit, down the back straightaway. Rolls into corner 3, little bit of a push, drove her in a little too far. Coming out of corner 4 for the white flag. Ryan with a 19.31, 19.31. Rolls through corners 1 and 2, picks up the gas, a little bit of a push coming off 2. In the corners 3, coming out of 4 for the checkered flag. Ryan with a 38.93, a 38.93. So now at this time, we are going to go to our 24th qualifier, which is a double. You're allowed to purchase a second chance all the way up until the first round is complete. So we are starting the second round at this point. The number 24 qualifier will be the 29X of Joseph Birch on a Polaris. So we have 6 competitors that have purchased the second round. They will go in the order they purchased them as. So as you wander around the Derby complex this weekend, one of the big attractions is the kids racing, and there's 2 tracks they'll be on. They'll be on the small track behind the main track along Highway 45 North. But tonight they'll be participating in the Pro 206 class here on the big half-mile track. All right, the 24th qualifier for the second time will be the 29X of Joseph Birch, Mount Pleasant, Michigan on a Polaris. All right, 29X rolls down the back straightaway. Comes out of corner 4, looking at Rico for the green flag. He is on the clock. Through corners 1 and 2, down the back straight. Good corners through 3 and 4. Comes out for the white flag. First lap, 17.89. 17.89 for Joseph. Out of corners 2, down the back straightaway. Rolls it into corner 3. Pushes a little bit hard, a little bit of slide job. Comes out of 4. Checkered flag from Rico. No improvement. 35.850 is second run. 35.850. All right, the 25th run will be the 04X of Luke Olson from Ishpeming, Michigan on a Polaris.
Ryan Spencer bought another one.
Copy 22X. Ryan Spencer. So you bought 2.
No, Shoemaker and then Spencer.
All right, the 04 is rolling down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4, coming for the green flag. Luke will be on the clock. Second time. In the corner 1, around the bottom. Picks the gas up off 2. Down the back straightaway. Rolls into corner 3. Picks fuel. White flag, a little bit of a bobble coming off of 4. Luke with an 18.74. 18.74. A little high coming off of 2, down the back straightaway. In the corners 3. Off 4. Luke with his 37.36. 37.36. Moves up 4 positions. Bettered himself. All right, 26th qualifier will be the 54X of Ryan McCraig from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario on a Polaris. .54X rolls into corner 3. Picks the gas up, coming down. Green flag from Rico. Through corners 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Rolls into corner 3. Picks fuel up. White flag from Rico. First lap. 18.20. 18.20. Through corners 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Sends it in a little bit hot. Comes out of corner 4. Checkered flag.
39.
36.193, an improvement up to 5th place. 36.193. All right, number 27th qualifier. Timeout will be the 38 of Colton Lacassin.
Your radio's in and out. 16 is
Excuse me, we had a little change in order. The next sled out will be the 16X of Preston DeShano on a Polaris.
tower copy. Yeah.
Preston's rolling down the back straightaway. Through 3 and 4. Out of corner 4, looking for the green flag. Preston is on the clock for a second run. Through corners 1 and 2. Down the back chute. In the corner 3, picks the fuel. Comes out of 4 hard. White flag, Preston's first lap, 19.07. A 19.07. Through corners 1 and 2. A little bit high coming off of 2. Down the back straightaway. A little gentler going into 3. Coming out of 4. Good corner. Checkered flag. Better the time, but no improvement. A 38.33. A 38.33. Preston still remains in 16th position. All right, the next one on the track will be the 22
22S.
of S would be Andy Shoemaker riding a Polaris. The 22S of Andy Shoemaker. All right, Andy's rolling down the backstretch. Comes out of corner 4 from the green flag. The 22S is on the clock for the second time. Big push into corner 1. Coming out of corner 2, down the back straightaway. Through corner 3, coming out of 4 for the white flag. Andy, 18.73. 18.73 first lap. Out of corner 2, down the back chute. Slides it way up into corners 3. Coming out of 4, a little bit loose. Checkered flag coming out. 37.63. A 37.63. No improvement. Andy will remain in the 15th qualifying position. All right, we got the 22X of Ryan Spencer coming back out for his second attempt. If we can get to 38 and a 43 for their second qualifying attempt, if everybody's listening, the 38 and the 43 to the paddock area for your second qualifying attempt, please. Or you will not make it. The 22X of Ryan Spencer's on the track. Ryan's on a skidoo. Coming through corners 3, 4. Take the green flag. Ryan's on the clock. Through corners 1 and 2. A little bit slow. Down the back straightaway. A little bit tight. Pushes up. A little bit of a jerk. He'll be very disappointed in the first lap. 20.46. Ryan Spencer, 20.46 first lap. Through corners 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. Very tight going in. Way high coming out of 3 and 4. Cannot turn this one. Checkered flag. No improvement. Ryan will remain 19th. All right, we have the number 43 on the 2-minute clock. Our number 38 set of Colton Lacasson was a scratch for his second round. Chris Holly is on the clock. All right, he did not make the Chris Holly 43, number 43, did not make his second attempt. So qualifying is over. The order is set. We have Joseph Birch with a 35.85, number 1. Zach DeWalt with a 35.68, number 2. The number 28 of Matt Gady in third with a 35.77. Reed Klinger in fourth with a 35.91. Ryan McKegg in fifth with a 36.19. Gavin Peterson in the sixth spot with a 36.25. And Blaine Stevenson in the number 7 spot with a 36.36. Dakota Harris in number 8 with a 36.39. Tanner Faust in the 9th spot with a 36.54. The number 220 of Gunnar Stearns in the 10th spot with a 36.75. The 11th spot's the number 04 of Luke Olson with a 37.36. The number 12 spot's filled with the 85X of Tavish Perry with a 37.36. The number 13th qualifier is the 326 of Dustin Schwant with a 37.37. Number 14th is Tyler Town with a 37.58. The number 15th spot is the 22S of Andy Shoemaker with a 37.63. The 16th spot is the number 16 of Preston DeShano with a 38.33. The number 17 spot is filled with the number 61 of Ezra Grumman with a 38.75. The 18 spot is the number 33T of Tyler Foster with a 38.92. The number 19 spot is the number 22 of Ryan Spencer with a 40.43. The 20th spot is filled with the number 128 of Justin Siebold with a 39. Excuse me, they're wrong here on my list. The number 19 spot would be Jordan Siebold with a 39.64. The 20th spot would be Ryan Spencer with a 40.43. And your 22nd qualifier will be Chris Holly.